Hi, I'm Kate Hayes. I'm head of advocacy communications at Bear. And with me is my son, Kellen.
I'm Kellen. I'm Kate's son, and today I will be the one doing the interview because grown-ups are good and all, but every now and then we need to let the kids have their time to shine.
This is part of our Science at Home with Bear program. We're just trying to keep parents and kids busy and engaged in science while everyone's at home during this pandemic and talk to some of our scientists who are also at home right now. So today we're going to talk to Stella Salvo. Hi, Dr. Salvo. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
So Stella, what's your job at Bear and what do you do?
Well, Kellen, my job at Bear is the head of development and deployment, and I'm part of the plant breeding organization. So I'm a plant breeder, and what I do is try to help our teams across the globe help farmers improve new crop varieties for their farms. And in terms of what we do on a day-to-day basis, and something that maybe could relate to some of the coursework that you're doing in the 6th grade, is really understanding the plants very well. We really study the plants from how it grows, what kind of genes are in those plants, and how those plants grow with farmers to help them get the best harvest. And so we have a lot of different science behind that, a lot of math, biology, chemistry, and also a lot of people skills like what you're doing right now. We talk a lot to folks to learn more about what they're interested in and what they need.
So how do you know what the farmers are having problems with?
I like to talk to the farmer. I like to talk to people that work with the farmer, and I like to talk to the people that are part of that, that distribution chain, folks that are part of getting those best seeds to the farmers and consumers to understand what is important for them. And it's actually super different when you go to different parts of the world what that looks like. I also brought another thing for you here to look at. So this is an example. This is from National Geographic. This is an example of a farm that has a lot of machines there, right? So that's a pretty large scale farm. And they're able to plant and harvest a bunch at a time. And when we make a contrast to other farmers that we serve in other parts of the world, this is a female farmer in sub-Saharan Africa. She's harvesting by hand. She's got her son on her back. Can you imagine your mom harvesting with you on her back like that? I don't know. I don't know, Kate. that would be tough. And so we have to look at all those different situations. Here's a farmer with all this machinery, and here's a farmer that, has a really different lifestyle. And their needs are different. But ultimately, they're farmers, and they want to be able to feed their families, feed their communities, and make sure everyone has a safe and nutritious food supply.
Another question. Due to the quarantine from coronavirus, how are all the farmers still going to be growing food?
Now, I've spoken to a lot of our friends and colleagues and partners across the globe and asking them how are they dealing with this. And as much as possible, we're trying to abide by those rules, the social distancing rules, but also as much as possible, we're trying to make sure we can get some seed in the ground. And so there are folks out there still farming, and we really think every day about their safety and every day about hoping the weather cooperates with their farming operations, and hope that they can really get that seed in as quickly as possible, maintaining all the rules and regulations that our governments are applying right now, because we have to have food in the ground. That's without a doubt. And farming really doesn't stop. And so they're doing the best they can, and they're trying to prioritize as much as they can. It is tough, so please keep your farmers in mind, okay?
Thank you for spending some time with us to tell us what your job is and what you do. Anything you would like to tell us before we end this interview?
We need folks like you. We need 11-year-old 6th graders like you to be asking these questions and to be getting involved in food and agriculture. And there's such a great career ahead. You can do a lot of different things. And so I hope this was helpful for you and that you got your questions answered. I'd love to talk to you again sometime. And I hope you're having a good summer and spending, some good time also playing a lot. But thank you so much, Kellen, for your good questions.
Thank you too.
Thanks, Stella. We really appreciate you joining us. That was great information. And thanks to all of you guys for watching. Hopefully you're having fun with the Science at Home series. Be sure to check out some of our other resources and experiments there on bear.com. And hopefully you'll tune in again next time.
Goodbye. Make sure to watch our other interviews too.